think that we're going down. The darkness is caving in. There's no way we're saving us. I think that we're going down. The darkness is caving in. There's no way we're saving us. I think that we're going down. The darkness is caving in. There's no way.
Hey, that song's just a little too long, or just too short. It's great to see you. Welcome, welcome back to the kingdom. Have some here side. We find ourselves again in some Skyrim, trying to do everything possible. Let's see if this guy wants to talk to me today, because he hasn't been wanting to talk to me ever. The dark times leave us. Okay, so this mission's a flop too. So this is what I'm talking about. Look at all these missions, and I could not do them. Figure out why he doesn't want to. Figure out why he doesn't want to let me. To him. So let's here. These are double check. The spending more money I don't want to spend 10 grand. And cover this. Well, that's Blackreach. Okay, so everything else is done here. Let's see if we can discover a quest or not. Been quite a busy day, quite a busy. Dad called me today, and he's like, "So, you going?" Like, it's late, you know, and I can just see why he didn't really want to help me get a deal for a ticket either. He's so done with my mom's side of the family. It's like, okay, right, I get it. But I was looking into some gaming news, and I heard that I don't know if it's still happening because I don't really look at Ninja, but Ninja was protesting Fortnite the other day. Apparently everyone's really upset about the 8.2 patch. Not that I'm playing it, but to those who like a little info around the world, apparently the 8.2 is just pissing everybody off. Something about you get health for every time you get a kill, and it increases basically the aggression of people. But then they ended up regretting their decision. Well, I'm sure Nintendo following didn't have anything to do with that, but oh no, April Fool's, see? Yeah.
I'm pretty.
What is it? What'd she do?
Said it was
Megan's telling me something. Yeah, oh yes, they. I'm sure it wasn't. What's up, Mr. Shoe Fighter? Welcome back to the kingdom. Come sit. We have Aiden in the house. We got Skullface, Blue Knight holding down the king's hand. I was asking Blue about his gems he's studying. Playing a little Skyrim today. Talking about a little gaming news. Talking about kind of. I saw it on my feed, and even though I tell Twitch to not really advertise like Ninja to me, because I've already told it not to, it still does. Somehow it pops up, and I saw him streaming Uno, and I was like, what the hell? He's streaming Uno? And apparently him and a couple of other bigger streamers like Tim the Tatman and somebody else, they were protesting Fortnite. Like, all right, you know. I don't know if they changed it back and he's gone back or not, because that was about 2 days ago, but that definitely he was protesting and making videos and very irritated about the Fortnite updates. It's like, that's the thing though, I think that really happens when the player base just gets that riled up about a change, and it happens to also be very late in the game's, you know, life. It's because I think they're just looking for anything about, in my opinion, because, you know, I guess getting 50 health for killing somebody is a big change, you know, but I honestly, from an outsider who hasn't even played in a long time, would want that, in the sense of it sucks when you get engaged, you finish your engagement, and then somebody else picks you off after they were waiting. Strategy, I get it, you know, it makes sense, but it's just get better, right? Get good. Did I say Sir Gothics? Might have said Gothics. Gothics is he's around. He was here yesterday. I'm sure he'll pop in, smoke. Aiden's been really chill, coming back, saying hi. I've been playing a lot of different games lately. Been playing some Overwatch. I've been playing with Megara over there, playing some Overwatch. I'm not a huge fan of like crazy popular games, but yeah, I like the lore. I like Blizzard as a company. Like the games they produce. They deserve some. What's the word I'm looking for? Not encouragement. Deathbrand. Deathbrand treasure. I might take this because I need. Note. His legal troubles. Oh no. Go ahead, tell me. Tell me. I'm curious. I really, I'm the yeah, let me know. I have not though myself. Single richest treasure trove in the cells finally said place. It's still. Oh, this might be the treasure I've been looking for. I'll lock myself until it's gone. I suppose I'll keep. Okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I am pretty good about that, but thank you. I appreciate that. Always good to know. But I've heard things about him. 6'9". That's right. Get an ancient Nordic pickaxe. Son of a gun. Right? And I know where I could search the drawer. Come on, ancient an ebony greatsword. Really heavy, right? You know what sucks about her is she's not a pack mule. I need a pack mule. Damn it, Laura Bailey. Alright, so definitely gonna have to go find an ancient pickaxe. Where would I find a dungeon? That it's hilarious. It is hilarious. Had a couple of birthdays in the kingdom. Bullface had his not too long ago. Everything you could have hoped for. Okay, I'm not gonna find it. I probably could. Not 100% sure where I'd find it. But he happened to know where to find it. I have some mines that I'll go to or check out a dungeon or two. I find, but that's our quest. Oh, just describe it to me. I don't really want to watch it. What's so funny about it? Uh, Tell me about it. Something to talk about anyway. 3 minutes. Yeah. What are the key points he makes? A double.
Something's not right.
I got playing the game too. Trying hard.
Oh, I missed this.
Oh.
No one likes you. What is it? Is it a confession tape? It's like this. Tell me, like, is it a confession tape? You don't have to give me a minute by minute, but. Oh, she called something. Everyone likes you. You don't have to give me a minute by minute, but like, it's all right. Like, I'll have to check it out. It's fine. I didn't know if it was two people arguing, or you said it was a confession tape. Yeah, don't get. It's okay. I don't have to give you. I'll check it out. Miss all these chests. Seems like the place to find an ancient Norden. If I didn't know any better. Yeah, I can. It was on a radio station. Okay, so that makes more sense. So they were talking. Whose radio station?
All worked
This
out.
is where it came from. Damn it,
Yeah.
damn
I
it dude.
cut
These
it out
always look the
that
same.
day because-
I can finding pickaxes up too. I know there's
They
a
have too many straw.
I'm not gonna go crazy
Like,
deep
history
looking
for
for it,
straw
but
and versus
Breakfast
Starblade,
Club.
that-
great
it's
movie.
like, ugh.
Now, so some other gaming news. So the game we all hoped would be the Fortnite killer, Apex, is making some money. They made about 82 million in February alone, but they are nowhere near Fortnite, which still made 300 million in February. Jesus Christ. There's a study or there was a thing that said about gamers spent about 82 billion on gaming or like online gaming on digital games, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Like so Fortnite stuff like that.
Look at this. Look at this.
We're not gonna run through this the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
Well, not the number, because the number is
it's
always
so
different
much
from the
fun,
state, but
Justin.
like sometimes there's Howard
I'm gonna
Stern
be like
or
Yellow
something
Boy.
something in the morning, or like there's certain radio stations that get
So
on
excited.
that are more popular because they're not just like a local, but they're like a but it sounds like that's a local, not a satellite. But yeah, it's the local I wouldn't be able to know by the number, but sometimes the name helps. But nah, it's probably I wouldn't know. I can already see that I wouldn't know it. Guy is going to die. Arc Conjurer. Arc Conjurer. Stop it. Turns around and messes me up. What's up, Belphany Designs? Welcome back, man. Welcome to my kingdom. My name is Maxamillios. I am your host. These are my friends and compadres at my side. We find ourselves in a little Skyrim today. I'm about to get killed one more time. Oh, there she is. Ah! No, no, no. Slow down time. Make the Sanguine Rose. Then do Spellbreaker. How you doing, man? Everybody who's not really familiar with this guy, this is Belphany Designs. He does a lot of programming and graphic design stuff. Kind of checked out his channel here and there. I don't remember how we met, Belphany, but I think we met through another friend of mine or something. Joey or Knuckles420X. I'm not 100% sure, but we met a while ago, and he gave me a follow the other day out of nowhere. I didn't know where it came from, and I went back and followed him. So he has come in to say hello, I believe. While I get ready for this lady with a really bad extreme fireball. We were talking a little gaming news just now, you know, something I like to talk about on the channel. We were talking about Apex and how much money it was making versus Fortnite in the last month in February, and not in March, but in February they made about Apex made about 82 million, and Fortnite made like 300 million. So it's like, well, we all want it. I'm not really a big player of Fortnite or Apex, you know, like it's fine. I have nothing crazy against it. You play it, but it's not something I recommend streaming if you're new to streaming, you know, or not a ninja, you know. Even good people, man. I've even like seen really good people and they chill on the bottom with like 5, 10. It's just a matter of numbers thing when it comes to don't really stream a lot of the most popular games. Skyrim is, you know, it's got its popular bases. I've heard different opinions to the matter that it's not a good idea to stream Skyrim sometimes because a lot of bigger people stream it too. But I've never had really trouble with it. I just like the game anyway. COD. I don't mind COD. I do have Black Ops 4. I like Treyarch Zombies. I'm a big Treyarch Zombies fan, but I used to be a bigger fan than I am now. I just don't want to pay $25 per map. I'm really kind of against that, but I do like my COD Zombies. Still got Juggernog on my ring finger, and they took Juggernog, so not fair. Kind of just exploring Solstheim right now. Keeping an eye out for a Nordic pickaxe. I'm a zombie or vampire in the daytime, so I'm not getting my question of the night. Would you rather be April Fool's jokes in front of your coworkers, or are they all in it? I have a question of the day, Pro Gamer Guns. I have jail though. Let's see here. Would you rather be April Fool's jokes? No, I'd rather not be a joke. But 3 years to a joke is a pretty hard one. I think I'd rather do the joke. Battlefield 4 got me triggered. Yes. You got Red Dead 2 today. Congrats, Skullface. That is actually pretty good. You see me playing it. It's a good game. Fun, lots of fun. Those are bad. Weakness. Making a John Wick character. How you gonna do that? That's excuse me. Vampire grip. Come here. I love this power. Yeah. Force be with you. Don't know the power of the dark side. Alright. Too much fun. Can you be a hybrid like Marcus from Underworld? I love those movies. Gothics loves those movies too. You ever bring up Underworld to him, he loves it. But yes, I wish you could be a hybrid. That would be 13 months. Still, nope. 3 months? Okay. No, 3 months. No. No. Here. Sorry, here. I had a question of the day. If I believe, holy bears. Bye, bear. It was if you were forced to be on a reality TV show was the first question. So if you're forced to be on a reality TV show, which one would it be? Why? I got other ones. That's the first one. So much fun. Nothing beats telekinesis force throwing a bear. Family Feud. Family Feud. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Good answers. Very good answer. Okay, okay. Oh, hey, Foxy. The Fox, he's out with us. Oh no, she made it her ward because it died. Where's that cave I was looking for? All right, here we go. Kind of just open world exploring the DLCs the whole time. I like drama. Mine would be it'd either be the real world or Pimp My Ride. Pretty. Burt form.
I've never seen leaves this color.
Really? Root. Does anybody know lore-wise why does the Nern root make that noise? Because that's actually something I'm not aware of. Ovald's cave discovered. Alright. If I can't find a pickaxe in here. Nordic pickaxe, here I come. The Office. That's not a reality show. That was a good point, though. They make it look like a reality show, but it's not. And I honestly, when I first started seeing shows like that, was Reno 911. If you're not aware what that one is, it was basically the same concept following cops. And it was funny. It was definitely funny. I thought it was real, though, for the longest time on Comedy Central. Like, I don't know, 13 first came out? I don't know if you ever heard of it, but then like Brooklyn Nine-Nine did it too, and I like Brooklyn Nine. Hey, yeah. Well, what was your answer there, Belthany? Family Feud. There you go. That's yours. Okay, very good answer. That show has made me laugh. Sometimes the clips from that show are just great. Here, stay out of my friend. Woo! And change real quick. Fear factor. But no, you'd be off that. You'd be like one of the first people off. As soon as it involved crap, right? Like, alright, we need you to be dunked into porta potty. You get the last challenge. $1 million. Isn't that a game show? Yes, that is a game show. That's a good point. Reality show versus game show. I guess I didn't realize that, but I like the answer still. Those got me thinking. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, if you could go to any museum for the rest of the day, which museum would it be? I would say rest of your life. Well, to be honest, every show has real people.
Who's there?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh gosh, this is
Oh, sorry. Day. Huh.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Don't have enough magic. Smithsonian. If you were stuck in a museum, I'm gonna change it up. If you were to be stuck and locked in a museum overnight, which museum would it be? Like if you were he had to stay in the museum all night. But the Smithsonian, is that what you said? That's what Shoe Fighter said. Very good answer. Cowgirl said. If you if you had to be, let's say if you had to be locked in a museum overnight, which museum? And why? Your superpower. We've already asked that one. Huh. Okay, I got one. I got one after this. Oh, hello. No, don't touch me. I like that. Paralyze and mess them up. Turn that down a little bit. Only been to the Alamo. That's not too bad. It's really hot over there, though. I want this game now. This is a fun game, man. This is... I chose the vampire storyline because I've done the Lycan storyline. And they're both fun. I think this is more this has more stuff. I feel stronger with this guy. He's got a lot of powers. I mean, I can create a gargoyle. Ah, bats. Getting out of the vampire thing, I had to look it up because I couldn't figure out how to get out of vampire form. You have to select it as the power, and then Skyrim is actually what got to come to Twitch. I came from YouTube. Yeah, I try. Been asked a lot, you know, should I stop? And I've considered it a couple times. Not considered it enough. Ow. Oh. Stick to some. I need some rolls. Yeah. These when I have like a soul capture thing, it fills the gems that I can recharge my weapons. Mm. 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 Yay. Bad blueberry. Ripley's, I believe or not. York. Ripley's, believe it or not, is a museum. Ooh. Did you watch? No, I did not. I did not. What you should do is whisper this stuff to me. It helps me remember a little easier. Harvest Falmer blood. Cool. I would give it an $80. I would pay 60. I would pay the full price, but it's so old now that it's not doesn't cost that much. Luckily, you can buy it at GameStop for probably not even still only like $30 maybe. I'm not even sure, but no more than 30. You can buy like legendary editions and stuff for a little more, but I mean it's got so much, got a good amount of DLC and stuff, and it's got a lot of content. I alone have probably played this game over 1,000 hours, at least 1,500. I'm close to 3,000, but oversay it. That's not even that much. Bet Pro's got even more. A lot of content, a lot of detail in the behind the scenes. I really like. The only thing, if I were to ever have one or two complaints about Skyrim, is they need more voice actors. You would run into a lot of people that had the same voice, and that was the only thing that really ruined immersion for me. But otherwise, the game is a spot on gem. It's a gem. I think it's better on PC. If anything, its HUD is a little easier to use. I think you're fine. Oh, well, I guess I'm changing to a vampire. Forgot to change the power. Go for some discipline. Fire grip. Hey, bye. Hello. Bye-bye. 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 Bitch. Bye. Here. Who's hitting me? Oh, yeah, you got me. You got me. 1%? Alright. Well, if we don't see you again, it was great to see you, Belphany. I really appreciate you popping in. I will be sure to return the favor. Well, if it was a new game about it now, I would pay 80. But I wouldn't know since it's so old. No, I agree. Okay, I get what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense, bro. I agree. You know, if it was brand new and it was just coming out, yeah. Bucks for this. Probably pay even more. I mean, I've gotten my worth of it pretty well. I have spent that, though. I've bought in the game disc twice. Once for 360 for Xbox One. So I've spent 120 on the game. I don't regret it. Gotten my value of the game. Charge some stuff. Breakers good. Get the Wabbajack. Wabbajack is fun. Staff of Paralysis. Wow, the Black Soldier got a couple. Wow. That's some really good soul. Crazy. Okay, cool. Those swords are doing really good. Double Dawnbreakers. So this is one of those things that's not supposed to exist in the game. That's how it happened. I feel
I
very
may
special
now,
for it
careful.
because these swords alone have survived me over 40 levels. I don't know how they have. Honestly, doesn't make sense. They only do 32 damage. They did 32 damage before, so either that was really high for when I got them. But I mean, everything else is doing
It's this guy from
46 is
last
one of my better
round.
ones. 46. 7. No, I don't use. Dark Side. Yeah, is that the Dark Side song? I wish they would fix the bugged quest if you get involved in one quest up. Start complete you can't start or complete it, really? That doesn't sound. Whoa. Hey, sir. All the way back up. We just can't we slow down? Wipe. Okay. Probably go to the great axes. Cool. There. Ow. Oh, sir. At me. Penguin roast. Guess what? What's up, True Real Dreamer? Welcome back to the kingdom. It is great to see you. We got a lot of new faces in the kingdom today. Really nice. I appreciate you guys being here today. Loving some Skyrim. And be no other end. So what's the guess? What's the guess? You're lagging. That's not much of a guess. We're all lagging a little. Oh, lag inside. It was hiding in a nook. Come on, posse. Be right back. Okay, pro. And what quest is that? Which one is the bugged quest? Oh, never mind. Let's see here. We were talking about a little gaming news. So you all know, you're all aware of the Xbox exclusive Sir Cuphead. Pretty fun game. I have not played it myself. It looks really fun. It looks like a lot of detail, a lot of work was put in. Good things. I hear it's one of the harder games to play. Definitely seems like a challenging game, but they are breaking their exclusivity to Windows or Xbox, and they are going to Nintendo Switch. They will be available to Nintendo. They don't have a date on that, but Microsoft and Nintendo have been working together a lot lately. Like there was something I talked about a couple weeks ago about Microsoft is supposed to be having Xbox Game Pass version for Nintendo Switch, so like their Microsoft games will be available on Nintendo. So there's a little bit of collabos going on there with Microsoft and seeing more and more of that in my gaming news. Anybody hear about that? No? Thoughts, concerns, complaints? Alright, I think I finished this map. Oh, there it is. Right. So let's do a quick. There no die, you know. Oh, this room. Alright, this poison shot me when last time. Back up. Careful, Serena. And he scratches. Oh. Here we go. Look at the guy. Where'd he come? Breaker and time and murder some people. Nope. Unload that. Unload. Everybody. Buddy. Focus. I think we can go. This is on hard still. Oh, nice. Awesome. I don't really normally play on hard. I did. Bane. Potent poison. Yes, it is. Rewatching all of Game of Thrones right now for the new starts. It's good. Where'd he go? Everybody just looked out. Oh no. Whatever shall. Can't find out why they make that noise. Why? What makes a noise? Look it up. Oh, you can't. Oh, thanks, Skull. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you looking that up for me. The Crimson Root, the thing. There's nothing, huh? Interesting. Nothing in the forums. Maybe there's no reason in the lore. Does it? Falmer. I need zombie stuff. Have any ice-based teeth? Just vampire dust. The light. Oh, it's your. Oh, ho, ho. What did I find? That's so. All right. Oh, crap. I need. Damn it. Ready to heal. Downtime. I hit you, but that's cool. Go. Ow. Kill me. Or switch to short range. You're getting screwed. Oh, melee.
I don't feel like.
Ow. Oh. Yeah. Who's still here? Because whoever is, get.
I just.
You guys are awesome. Get it. I don't know where everybody went, but that's okay. I'll live. Or die here, you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Thanks, though. Skip this. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, you're good. You're good, alright. You're good, Skullface. Stop. Here. It's alright, man. I wasn't feeling myself. You know me, I'm always just trying to push myself into a positive mood. If I'm not positive enough for everybody here, then nobody will be, you know. I have to try and set the mood. I could be dying inside, but I'll still have a smile. Just got a kid looks at me. What? Is it still like the birthday thing or what?
It's gonna be a junk.
I'm actually sleeping. But all right, Shoe Fighter. Well, it was good to see you again, my good sir. You have a great night. Get some rest, and I will see you in the kingdom. Safe in your adventures, sir. May your chests be filled with much gold. Oops. Daisies. Oops. Over here. Whoops. I'm back. ... Never mind. Well, welcome back, everybody. It's great to see we are serving some nice ale and some special mix elixirs today. I hope your constitution may stay strong. Sky. You're a ghost. Hey, yeah. Super fun. So far, seems my DVDs the days. Many of the days have just been getting worse. You got to not focus on it, man. To distract yourself. You need to distract yourself. That's kind of. I was watching a video about it on YouTube, and it was like, why do we stay up later at night and stress about our problems? You know, I run through the whole day, and I rarely think of it that way. You know, like much. But at night, when I'm going to bed, all on my mind. And what the video was saying was that you have that because your day is occupied with your thoughts are occupied during the day with many things, but at night your thoughts are blank. You're laying in bed going to bed. That's my worst time, is trying to fall asleep, got all this crap on your mind. That is the hard part. Oh. Okay. Like my dad says, we're all creators. Like we were talking about, my aunt has fibromyalgia, and it's one of those things that kind of just comes out of nowhere and is brought on by like just extreme, you know, comfort and unhappiness. And my dad was talking to me today about how, you know, aunt, like, she wasn't happy. You know, his sister, aunt, she wasn't really happy with her husband and her life, and proceeded to get like fibromyalgia. And now he actually passed away last year, and she's getting better. And it kind of shows that it is kind of a lot, you know, is based on your mood, your thing. You know, if you're always worried that you're gonna get diabetes, you're probably gonna get diabetes. My point is that if you always worry about something and you always think about it, you bring that to you. You vibe that to you. Yeah, it's easier said than done, I know, and I get it. So I don't do it well either, but you have to change. You have to stop thinking about it. You have to move on to something else and think about something else. And that is the hardest part, but it is also the answer to it all. You realize after you do it for about 10-20 minutes that you've already stopped. You know, find things that distract you. Not enough things that distract you, then you definitely need to start finding more things. You're not, you know, motivated, not interested. Probably worrying about just, you know, a lot of things that are on your mind that, you know, you probably have every right to worry about. Oh, this goes far down, huh? Cool. Still no ancient pickaxes. Flying them out of though. Fruit though. I just died on the fire. No, it's kind of a. It's definitely harder, easier said than done. But it's only easier said than done because you believe it is. It's kind of a mind over matter, John Wick, Neo, Matrix kind of thing. You are gonna go flying, sir. That hurt? That didn't hurt. Goodbye. You were gonna come. That is a lot of damn dots. Out of the way. You know, that's the thing though, is if I ever thought about it, is like, I think since the world is more like balance, you know, when you do feel like crap, it's kind of like it's balance. You're gonna feel like crap sometimes. You're never gonna feel 100% all the time. I mean, it's kind of unrealistic to expect to be happy all the time. So I think that sometimes when people aren't happy, they're kind of wondering why they're not happy. And there is, it's kind of balanced. It's and you just also got to figure out what's toxic in your life. What's bringing you down? What is it? You know, because shit ain't gonna change unless you do something. How much you got left in high school? Your last year, right? Tell me you weren't in school anymore. Can't remember. Can't say that for 100. Yeah. Which one you gonna read? Warriors or? You don't know? Warriors or the Dragon? I don't. Maybe. That's a nah. Oh. Mommy's being all the bad. Revert form.
Yep.
Well,
Oh.
god damn it, man.
Exactly.
Bull's just a
Oh,
bunch
don't
of
do it.
bull.
You know?
Your
I
water?
don't know.
I might have thrown it. First egg. Davis. Go get him. Oops, 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 oops. This is bad. There's work too? Yeah. Bye, spider. Bye, spider. Hey. Said bye, spider. Bye, spider. Bye, Falmer. Her. Eh. Oh. Meh. Birthdays tomorrow. Birthdays and like a lot of birthdays.
Oh my god.
Gothics, yours.
They're not hacking them fast enough.
Follow the river. Woods. Grandmother's house. Where it came from. Yeah, one more year of school after this. So this is that time where it's like, you know, starting to stress about, and you're coming adult, man. No longer a kid. You just hit your legality, man. You go do big boy time now. You know, you know, that's the difference. You're in trouble,
They
you go
keep
big boy. They don't send you to
destroying
no
my stuff,
thing.
and our
Benefits of that,
sorted
you don't have to
out.
tell your parents jack shit anymore. You know, you get in trouble and go do this, but you I don't know
It's
why
just
I'm going to
not
that point
smart
first,
enough
but
to, like,
anyway,
help keep
you know,
it
you
alive, and it's
life changes. You know, not as much as it does when you're 20, but it definitely changes because you can start being renting things. You got your ID and all that form of like information. I just had to get like, I don't have my ID anymore. I need to get it again. I don't have my freaking, just got my birth certificate in the mail. You know, like these are things that you need to have as an adult. Like you, and I'm sure you say your mom has them. So if she has them somewhere safe, that's fine. But like this is the time when you start getting all your identification together. Start getting like your license. Yeah, what's your plans with your license? Do you plan to go take your license test and stuff? Good. I mean, talked about this. America, you need to drive. How it is. You do the bus, but I'm sorry, you're never gonna be taken seriously taking the bus. You're never, and jobs are never gonna. That's not a form of reliable transportation. When you go to a job, you're like, you have a reliable transportation. You're like, I take the bus. That's a down mark for reliable transportation. Then go buy a car, but license at least. Thank you. I didn't. Musty. Dang. Where was that?
Ooh. Ah.
I'll
That
make
was
this,
my
and then I will
mother. I
find
know how
him.
to use.
There you are.
That shape. I remember.
Ooh, not doing any damage, so we turn into the van.
You know what I do?
Come on. So that doesn't work. Corpse curse.
Yep.
Resisted
This
corpse
is
curse,
Ymir's
huh?
ability. All people.
Damn. Crazy. Toxic. Can't afford the driving classes, my mom. You don't need to take driving classes. You just you go take your test. It's like $30, $40. It's really not that expensive. Do it. You don't need to do driving classes. You're 18. That's when you not need to do the classes. You need to go get the book. And honestly, dude, it's so easy. It is the easiest test out there. Like the driver's test. Yeah, freaking. They have these stupid things sometimes, like, but they're so like, oh, you got these, you know, you go and you fail a couple questions, they mark which ones are wrong, and then you just go with your second best answer. There you go. Like one time, I think it's like, do you have to stop when there's a meeting and the bus, you know, has its stop sign out, the school bus, and it, like I said no, and it's a yes, like you fucking yeah, no, don't actually quote me on that. I don't want you to answer that, but I got the answer wrong. Let's just say that, you know. Don't go answering that question with that answer, please. I don't want to screw anybody's tests up, but since you're 18 now, it's like get your school done, you know, and then work on getting your ID and your license. You know, it's not like money never comes across your way. Don't tell me money never comes across your way, because money always comes across people's ways. Just how much are you saving of it? Oh, what are you? There's, you know, always ways to do stuff. If, you know, this is that time, man, where people, you know, sure, your mom never really did everything for you and stuff. I'm sure you weren't babied, sounds of it, but you definitely are getting to that age where she's gonna start helping you less and less. And this is that time of you when I start to pity like the popular kids in school, because they start having their jobs and then they graduate and they realize they ain't got shit going on for them besides their looks. They weren't smart enough to cut it in college, so they're just gonna be doing hosting now at Texas Roadhouse. You know, that I had such a high education, but I I try to be independent. Hey, Belfany, welcome back, welcome back. Just talking about life and its bullshit. Fullface here has finally turned 18. Talking about getting his license, like just you have no idea how the fuck to I have no idea how to operate a car. You ever played Forza? The thing is, you would take the automatic. You need to start asking your mom then. Be like, I want to start practicing for my freaking using the car. Like, and honestly, do it in the right time. Don't be a dick about it. And if she says no, you know, like, then, like, come back to me and talk to me a little bit about this. What? You know, she just said no. I mean, at that point, then you realize your mom's not going to help you at all ever again. But if she, you know, is like, oh, we'll do it again, we'll do it sometime, set a time, set a date. Like, you know, you're going to have to start taking initiative a lot more in your life now, Skullface. And I feel the reason you're a little more sadder now and depressed more is because you're a smart enough person to realize that your life is finite. You're going to have to start figuring things out. And that worries you, that stresses you out. I completely understand that. You're growing up, you're becoming a man. You know, I still stress about that kind of stuff. But the only things, like, if you were ever to keep to something and something that keeps you alive and keeps your head above the water, is having a job, having, you know, a source of income. You know, higher education is good, and if you can get it, great. But you don't sound like you come from a rich family, and it seems like you're gonna have to do everything yourself now. And I'm telling you, get a job, get good at your job. You know, finish school, finish your freaking high school first. But there's no problem with having a part-time job in high school. People do it. It's not impossible. Your girlfriend's going to be a little sad that you don't spend time with her, but tell her to come freaking work with you. And then you guys can go on dates and you have money. You guys can actually go do stuff more because you have money. You don't sit around at home loathing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm giving you some heartfelt advice right here. This is coming from the heart, Skull. Okay? I'm looking at you right now, man. Looking at you. And no, my best advice is get your school done. But if you could maybe get a part-time job, it doesn't sound fun, but having some money is not a bad thing. Permanent. And you get a job at Domino's, you know, you quit. Who fucking cares? It's Domino's. You move the fuck on. It's not a big deal, you know. But it's at least gets you, you know, get your own money. You're 18, buddy. You're 18 now, and you know, if you don't have a ride to work or you work, there's jobs are too far or whatnot, you know. You freaking you know, there's bus lines. There's ways, man. There's ways to do things in life. The people that end up homeless on the streets are the people who blame everybody else for their problems. Unless they have a mental issue or they're a veteran, you know, there's mental issues out there. I'm not going to say all homeless people are lazy, but there is an extreme amount of people that I've met that have begged from me that I could tell that they're more than capable to do labor. They just refuse to do it. Okay, you know, not all of them, but some of them. Okay, I've been wandering around in this circle fucking cave for a second here. Yeah, and I feel more a part of society. See, there you go. Pro Game Runs is now starting to work too. You know, it's nervous, it's not the best, but I'm glad you're still doing your job, Pro. Congrats, girl. Life is, you know, that's at least get that out of the way. Get your job and your solidified out of the way. You know, that's something I can look back to in the 30 years that I've been alive. That at least I've had a job. That gives me comfort. That gives me confidence and security. You know, and that helps with depression. That helps with when you're feeling shitty. It puts things in a little bit of perspective. You know,
Mercy's
Max is giving you the ways, yeah. You know, that's we talk about a lot of stuff here, Belphany. Sometimes we get a little deep, but like I try to keep it positive here. But you know, if one of my viewers that's been around, one of my loyal viewers, has been having troubles, I want to try and help him, give him a little advice. You know, like that's something I like to do. You know, and I will always have a disclaimer that don't come back to me and say I followed your advice and you fucking you're wrong. No, take everything with a grain of salt, but. That's how I try to teach. Take everything in life with a grain of salt. Get information from other little people. Sometimes, like, you know, you get somebody that's complete opposite end of the railroad. At least you see his perspective, and like, I don't want that. But yeah, you know, I've been around the block a little bit, you know, and life is full of surprises. I haven't even experienced everything. Full of prizes, man. This looks like this. Not lead me. For those you. Weird. Weird. Yeah, Maximus gives his views tough love. Yeah, start saving, man. You know, you can't say money doesn't come across you, but when you're spending $2-3 on candy, pops, snacks, food, unless you're starving, then Jesus Christ. But I don't think your mom's starving you. You have a roof over your head, but it seems like your mom's starting to, you know, that you're starting to push you out, and you're 18, and you're just lucky you're not getting kicked on your ass out, because that can be a possibility. It can always be worse, Skull. Remember, we're dealing with first world problems. I've had a viewer, not a viewer, but somebody who used to follow me on Facebook. I've talked about him in the past. His name, he changed his name, Nagaro. God damn it, it's been a minute since I talked to him. He kept asking me to get him into America. And I was like, I can't get you to America, dude. You're in South America. And he's like, he was telling me about like all the troubles he has out there with like cartels and the military and God, what was Zubaru? Zubaru. His name is Zubaru. He's in South Africa or North Africa, like near the Congo. And you know, based on what I saw in his pictures and stuff, he was like the African area. And for what was it? Was the country Nigeria? He was Nigerian. So where the heck is Nigeria? That's middle northern, isn't it? He was area there, and I saw his pictures. I mean, he could have been lying to me, I'm sure, but you kind of learn the truth about somebody based on how much they talk to you. And they can try and lie to you all you want, but they'll slip up eventually. And he wasn't lying. He definitely had some troubles out there, but it really always put it into perspective. But he would be like, every once in a while, he'd be like, can you get me to America? And I'm like, dude, can't get you to America. Tiffany 647. God damn it, I always keep reading those names fully out. Welcome, Tiff. Welcome. My name is Maxamillios. I am your host. I welcome you to my kingdom. Somebody bring her some ale. Unless you don't drink. We have some boar, some nice turkey roast on the fire. Yeah, cooks are serving the stew as we speak. I am currently lost in a big cave. If he is gone, he's not gone. He still messages me. He waves to me, and I wave back to him. And then he asked me about Black Ops 4 the other day, about 3-4 months ago. He asked me about you know who still messaged me a while not too long ago was Ulrich, Sir Ulrich. Sir Ulrich, his name has changed a couple times. That's why. Okay, I'm fucking long. This seems like it's one of those you come from this side and drop down things that the Skyrim likes to do. It's a cave. No, it's just. But I don't know how to get there, and I think that means it's the exit or a cave to maybe somebody else's cave. I'm going to try and get a job, and Mom will probably get me out when I get a stable job. No, she won't get you out, but you know what you do to prevent that? Start throwing $50 to her, $100. You know, start paying a little bit. You know, and if she's an actual good mom, she'll respect you more for it. Especially if you come up to her and not do one of those say you're going to do it and then not do it because you don't have the money. Go up to her and hand her $50 for rent or $100 for rent. Start working. You know, if she's a good mom, she'll be proud of you for starting to try and work a little bit. But focus on your school, get your school done. But a part-time job is not a big deal, like 2 days a week, 1 day a week. I took my kid to the skate park the other day. This girl, you could tell she was still in high school. She had the biggest attitude out of all of them. But I still kind of was like, well, at least you're working. I get it that you're already like, ugh, you know, but welcome to work. You know, hopefully that attitude changes a little bit when you get. Come have a seat. Join the party. Join the party. We are playing a little Skyrim today, talking about the world, the effect on your psyche. Going deep. We're going deep, and I'm lost deep. All right, we'll just cave. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, it's like that's what I told myself when I was a kid. I was like, "Mom, give me $100 for rent," and shit. And you feel guilty, and you eat yourself up about it. Like, do things where it's like, just throw her $50. You should hopefully, you know, if you find something, just you don't need to find anything big, man. Like, honestly, don't stress yourself too much. Just find. It doesn't even matter if you find McDonald's, you know. But like 2 days a week, you know, it'll suck a little bit to go in, but it'll start getting you into the habit of, you know, realizing that sometimes you got to do stuff that doesn't make you comfortable to have a better, happier life. You know, that little bit of discomfort for the major freedom, you know, independence, nothing like it. So nothing like going home and knowing that your parents ain't going to be there, that you can do whatever, whenever, however you want in your apartment, you know, under the rules of noise control and all that junk. But, you know what I mean? That freedom that really is worth all that discomfort, you know. There'll just be different challenges as you get older. Once you with one challenge, you learn other challenge. But that's what in the end makes you overall like you're like, all right, I'm satisfied with my life. You know, work sucks. That always sucks. People at work suck, but my life doesn't suck. Well, it does a little. Kidding. Yay, gold. So what brings you to our kingdom, Tiffany? We like to role play in our little city. I am your lightning bending, dual wielding king swordsman. We have Blue Knight, our aerokinetic paladin. We have Pro Gamer Guns, our warrior fawn. We have Skullface, our tiefling warlock and master of drinks. We have Belfini Designs, who's been chilling in the stream today. We also have Aiden and Two Real Dreamers. Oh, and it is great to see. I appreciate the return. You guys like Skyrim? I like Skyrim. All right, I'm out of here. But otherwise, we drag her out in front of the king. Where are you? Have a lurking policy. We don't call out lurkers. If we don't, they don't talk. Sometimes I just chill on a channel. I don't want to talk. All right, there we go. I have two choices: restaurant and a Subway, and I will miss my mom. Leave. I don't know if I told. Oh, you told us that leaving. Don't worry, your mom's not gonna want you to leave. She's probably coming with. That was not really bad. She's with her boyfriend, and oh, she's getting her satisfaction. Get older, that learning to be less dependent on you for. God damn it. Came. Less dependent on you for emotional support, and likewise, you should do the same. You know, just try and figure out, like, you know, work 2 days next to each other. Don't split them up. Try and be like, I have availability for Friday, Saturday, so you have at least Sunday off. You know, and you know, but you know, just make sure that if school starts becoming between work starts becoming between you and school, get school done. Worry about if you have to quit your job. Call them if you have to and be like, I can't. Opportunity, goodbye. They will not. I'm not gonna backtrack. That doesn't make sense. Skyrim doesn't make you backtrack like that. Not seeing something. Not that far. I know I've had to backtrack in the past. There, that's a cliff. That's it. If they ask, it's because you have church on Sunday, right? Surprise, Ergobald hasn't come and spilled his problems and left. Ranger Paul, yes. No, he hasn't. He's been pretty good, you know. Getting better, the kid. Actually, you know, try not to be too hard on the children. They're learning, you know, they're learning, Blue. They're in that phase. You and I were probably... No, you and I were more of the quiet ones. We were smart enough to realize that one of the things I learned in high school and kind of middle school, well, I didn't go into public school until high school. So when I first entered public school, I learned really quick that no matter how cool I think something is to say or add to the conversation, because I'm young and because I'm new, I will not be treated with the same respect. So my best options is to just shut up. And eventually people would fucking tell me, man, you're actually pretty chill. You're not as annoying or as fucking this is that as other kids. I'm like, yay, I learned, you know, shut the hell up. Just quiet. I don't know why, what was the point of that? Oh yeah, Ranger Paul. You know, he's still learning that. It's just like, you know, no matter how cool you think something is or how impressive you think it is, because you are 10 years old, it is not going to be as impressive way of older. You know, but that's something you learned through experience. Yes. Which we try and lay on some people here, you know. Into some real talk, you know. Real people with real problems and trying to get through it. You know? Just fucking trying to get through it. Ain't nobody here, no millionaire.
I'm like taking
really be. I mean, you can, and of course, deny it if it happened. But if that ever happened to me, I'd actually probably stop. Like, if I won the lotto, I'd turn off the donut. I think that's fucked up. That millionaire and take from people. That's the thing. Is like, yeah, I don't know. Old man grumbles. Get off my lawn. Okay, so we're back here. Now, anybody know this? Tolved's camp, dead end. That's where I came from. This is the fuzzed out stuff that probably means I need to go this way. But I cannot figure out that just came from here. I mean, it's just so far. Cheering's fun though. Silly. I learned from seeing and hearing other people talk before I said anything. Yeah. Smart people learn at a young age that I should just be quiet if I want to make any good impression on all these older crowd that I'm with. And stubborn children are like, no, I'm awesome. You know?
Junkrat.
You know?
If he dies, his too.
Like, see, there's that top part. See, there. That I could bat fly over there. You think I could bat fly over there? I could whirlwind spirit over there. You think? Break the game. All right, let's do a quick save. I've actually been really good about not doing that lately, Blue. Either dropping problems. Like that's something that's like, look, you kind of have to earn that a little bit. Whirlwind sprint. All right. Figured it out. Wait a minute. Telling me I could get here? Where? Here we go. Oh. Found it. Really wonder how I was supposed to get here. Guarantee this is a one-way door though, like it's not gonna let me. So Vault's Crossing. We did it. Did it. You're new to Twitch, Tiffany. Wow. It's a pretty interesting platform. I'm glad that I was one of the first people to that you watched on. Let me still there because here. Oh no, we lost you. Okay, never mind. Well, it was good to see you. Nope. Oh. Guy. Damn it, Serena. Check in.
Have to get ahead of.
Bunny, he ran away. Bunny, he ran away. Look, adorable. Save these for dragons. Back, my phone died. By the way, Mom asks like the stereotypical. Acts more like the stereotypical man I do. Down to earth, kind of. Well, that makes sense. That's exactly makes sense. That goes hand in hand with what I'm saying is that she's finding comfort and things from other sources than just. The question is how long she's been doing. Like, did she really like start dating around a lot when you were younger, or? Like, have you always had Mr. Uncle Stepdad for a long, like every couple of years? Because that's fucked up. Not fair to you that you don't have a father figure and she dudes around. Oh, 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 I see it. I see it. Oh, hello.
Where'd you come from?
That is the question I ask for you. Oh. Well then. Much. I miss my nightingales. I'm gonna go put the little one to bed. Give just a second. Ask again. I was throwing something. What was I asking? I don't think it was. Talking about teenagers, I found this really funny meme about them and how would they think they everything and can't be bothered. Do you have a link? You can post the link real quick. All right, I'm gonna go put the little one to bed. I'll be right back.
Fair or fair? I can just.
Guy around every couple of months. Yeah, see, that's fucked up. It's all coming together. See, it was funny because you painted a completely different picture when we first started talking about your mom, and now the picture that I thought in my head is coming to fruition. Yeah, I'm not saying bad person. I'm just that, yeah, you're getting to that age where you're gonna need to start figuring shit out because she's not gonna have the means or the will to drag you around everywhere. And I don't think she'd go as far as kicking you out. All right, you ain't gonna be, 40 years old living with your mom. That she ain't gonna have that flying. Besides the fact that it's dangerous to find it that much because what change. Lysis. I do like my mass paralysis. Honestly, I haven't used scrolls a lot since oh, it's on my Facebook? Okay. Alright. Yeah. I'll look at it. Much to run still. Oh, this. There, I wanted to sell it. Alright, we're good. Ocean. Well, that could mean that she knew she had to toughen up pretty early, so she separated emotion from, you know, from everything so she could get the job done. I'm sure she worked a lot to support you. Grandma watched you and babysat you while you worked, or where she worked.
No.
Said you were an only child,
That's
right?
probably you. Bad goal. I keep
Were you an
telling
only
Junkrat,
child?
like,
My mother is, and I was. Like,
gotta
what do you
get
mean
this Bastion
was?
now.
That's what that means, though, is that it's changed. Did my guy just hit me? Weird. Me and my bro, 12 years apart. Oh yeah, because you said you just had the new, or you had not. And his dad, is his dad involved? Not detected.
Ugh, fuck got me. Like, I am sitting badly damn. No way.
Oh.
Ugh.
Overwatch.
Wow.
Here's the thing, though, man. Like, I hate to say this, you know, I'm not trying to be mean to your mom, but the reason, you gotta realize where that comes from, where you decided to sleep with who. Didn't you know that he was a deadbeat before you started having a kid with him? You know, but anyway, it's just, it's kind of, it's hard, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad you started making the right choice to, you know, start figuring out what you're gonna do to be independent, because, you know, you don't have to work for Domino's forever, but, you know, it's, you expect to find something simple, young kid jobs. Yeah, you're not gonna make that money you think you're deserved to make right away. You're gonna make that minimum wage. You know, you're a kid. You know, it's a very younger generation thing to think that that I deserve $15-20 an hour because I'm a good, you know, blah blah blah. Like, I've had this argument with past friends that they're like, well, I deserve 18, I'm worth it. I'm like, but you don't have a job history to prove you're worth 18 an hour. You just say you're worth 18 an hour, but they don't know you from Adam, so why the hell would they give you 18 an hour? You know, like, I know your work ethic, you know, not yours, but this guy I was talking to, and I was like, you ain't worth no 18 an hour. Okay, you call in, you're shitty, you're fucking young, you don't crap, you're not gonna worth 18 an hour. So it's like, you know, you're gonna bite the bullet for a little bit when it comes to that stuff, but it's like, in the end, it's gonna worth it. Last time I didn't trip that wire when I came through, and I guess I just hit a little poke. Do I know him? You've seen him on the channel. It's Beating Phoenix. Seen me, argue with him and stuff like that. You don't know him in real life, but but ooh. Oh, I don't give a fuck. They yelled at me earlier, like,
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
like I already had a fight with freaking little Tone, too, brother. But freaking yeah, you don't know him in real life, but I had this talk with him. And I was like, you're worth 18 an hour, bro. And I was in an accident, and my bro was to get away from some problem. Having a kid to get away from problems is a very weird way to get away from problems, because that's just more problems. Kids are more problems. Promise me you won't have a kid before you're like... got a girlfriend, and you're gonna be like, I don't wanna wear a condom. Oh good. And 8 months later, life. Then you'd really have to get a job, and then you really have to stress. That'll just add more stress. Having a kid is just way more problems. Will you stop dying? Oh, she married the guy to get away from the problems. Oh, okay. Still, how did that turn out? Not a good idea. Relying on somebody else, a marriage, or relying on someone else like that to problems is hard. I'm sure there's details I don't know about, so don't worry about it. I'm only getting tip of the surface, and I can't really judge based on the little information you give. We'll just stop there. But it's no easy, no answer when it comes to that. How's your little brother? Does he get in trouble at school, or is he actually pretty good, or is he behaved, or does he actually get into fights at school? Is he obedient, or is he really rebellious? How old is he?
I got 3.
That's actually a serious question, because that gives me insight.
Team.
Big brother, he's married with 2 kids. Oh, wow. So you're the younger one, he's the older one. I get it. He's married with 2 kids, and but he's older, and he's working, right? And he's out of the house. He doesn't live with you guys? I thought you were the older one. My bad. He's the 12 years older one. Mom must be almost 50 then. Okay, we will quick save. Stop doing this over. You all live together. Dude, that's stressful
I got
too,
my own.
Skullface. A lot of people, man.
That's what
A lot of
fuss
stress.
about.
You know, it's a lot of vibes. It's a lot of people around you. You really can't blame yourself for being so
No, it's
down. You know? That's a lot of stress, man. Big household. I would still my advice has not changed though. Get school, get a little part-time job, maybe 2 days a week next to each other, maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, or something. I think it's easier to get it done at the beginning of the week, or maybe like don't work on Monday though. That's D&D night. But like Tuesday, Wednesday, or something. Like getting them done back to back is always better than spreading them out because then you're like, oh, I gotta go tomorrow too. Try and get them together. Be like, I can work 2 days a week, part time. I go to school. Like they'll take it at a Subway. They'll fucking take it, dude. And then you'll start learning about work ethic and like how to stay busy and like standing around on your phone. Like, yes, I look at my phone and I get on my phone. I'm not fucking, perfect God Almighty, but you know the times when you can be on your phone and when you can, when the boss is coming around the corner and he catches you cleaning. You learn. And then they're like, "You're great, man." Yeah. It's about knowing when to go on your phone at the right times. Go on your phone when it's a rush. Don't go on your phone when customers there. Good job. You'll take pride in your work. You'll start to feel better. I mean, this is something that I had to explain to Pepsi for a while. He didn't want to work. He wanted slang and do all this stuff. And I tried to tell him, like, you will feel better once you start to work. Your mind will be occupied. Your mind will be occupied. Pride in your work. Work hard. And he doesn't realize it, but that's completely what happened. Pride in his work. I'm really proud of him for working. Now, it should be a normal thing. This is the thing, this is where I can hear my mother speaking. Like, well, you shouldn't have to receive praise for working. It's like, yeah, then you're just fucking shitting on everyone's parade at that point. Like, some people need encouragement. Some encouragement for other things. It's not wrong with that. I think I could have had mom your best, and I don't touch your phone when I touch my phone. You're fine. Well, school's different. You get in big trouble. You get class. Plus, it's really stupid because the teacher is right there looking at you. That's. It's kind of you learn. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do things, and you're gonna start to. What's gonna be awesome, and what I know Blue and I are waiting for, is when you start coming into the channel and you start bitching about the people at work that you're like, dude, I do this. Guy doesn't do shit. Like, I'm waiting for Pro Gamer Guns' stories, like, of thing, but I think she stays really far from people. Like, she really does kind of just stick to herself, so it makes sense why she's not getting caught in things with people. But you would still have observations about people that are lazy. I think you would like, that's gonna make me feel really glad because I'm like, look, you're growing up. Yeah, you're learning that you kick ass and you do good, and then this other jackass sits on his phone all day and he gets a raise. Oh, fuck no. And you'll learn how to push that and get your way and be like, no, I talked to my manager. I asked to pull him aside. He's busy. All right, let's set up a time. Tuesday, 3:00. All right, I'll be there at 3:45. Oh, you're walking out the door at 3:45 or 2:45, and I caught you for our 3:00 meeting that we were supposed to have about my raise. Oh, and you're walking out with your backpack. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm 15 minutes early and I caught your ass. Let's go talk about my raise. Like, that's fucking, and I got it. Because if you do good at your job and you have experience and you're good work ethic, you're gonna get your raises. And if you don't, you take your ass somewhere else. You fucking take your work experience, your resume, with you somewhere else. Megan's the one that helped me build my resume and how to make a very professional resume. There's videos on it. I can give you a copy of mine if you want to use it as a template as you get more jobs. But I have a really nice resume. Megan helped me make it, and it's really pretty. It's like, got this, what's the one that I love is that goal, the memo, like what word, babe, that you put up there, the quote from Village Inn that's on my resume. What is that called? Yeah, no, but wait, but what was it called? Like, it's called a memo, or not a memo? It's called a mission statement. Mission statement. What my mission statement is, and it's the passion to serve quote from fucking Tech Village Inn. But people love it. Like, they're like, wow, this is really good. I'm like, yeah, I stole it. But you know, they don't say that. But yeah, man, it's this is life, man. You know, it's.
Yeah,
I
but
almost
it's
envy
fun
you
because,
because
like,
at least you have a good
play
support
a lot.
system. You
You
have
have
a
a
roof over your
friend,
head. Your
and
parents aren't
to our
hard
parent,
asses like
which
mine
doesn't
were, where
get
they were
played
like,
in
"Oh, you
regular,
can't
but
support yourself. Get the
I
fuck
am
out."
fucking
And
pissed for today.
you know, it's like, but it was better. My parents
He's
made the
like the
right
most
decision doing
annoying,
that. I
like,
admit it. It's
noober.
just you know, at least you met people like us. I'm not saying we're so great, but I don't want to say this because I feel very fucking conceited. But I want to say it's a really good thing you found the channel, because I don't know about anybody that would give um more heartfelt advice than really. I mean, I know you'll have your parents and you have your friends, of course, you know, saying that. Saying is that this is
Telling
one
you
place to
to
get really good advice. You know, uh, I'm gonna, I might not be the right answer, but it is definitely a that you
your
can
guys' last one
see
for
and make
the
your decision whether you want
weight
to do
loss
that or
challenge.
not. You know, I'm not gonna force you to follow what I say, but I might
As
give
long
you
as
shit if it
everybody
goes wrong.
remembers to wear
Like the
on
long one good example. There's a long time ago. There was a
You
kid.
did?
And he, God, I can't remember his name, but he came into the channel back when I was
That's
streaming in the
good that you
beginning, when I
didn't
used to
do
stream on
that.
Xbox. I was streaming some Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, the first one. And he
Yeah,
came in
like
and he was telling me
old
about
gen
this
sound
girl he
bites.
likes, this thing, and he was young. He was like 10 years old, 11 years old, really young, 12 years old. And he was talking about this girl that he liked and blah blah
Ugh,
blah
don't
blah.
do
And
that. Like,
I was like, dude, you should
my
act like you don't
dad,
like her.
like,
You should,
he
now that she's
probably told
single,
me I was
don't come
25
running
pounds
to her,
more than what
because
he
she's gonna
was.
want what she can't have, and don't do it,
It
and
just was
blah blah
not
blah, like
accurate,
this.
obviously. But,
And he's
you
like,
know,
no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna
$50, $60
go and
range,
I'm gonna
then
get her number and I'm
debatable.
gonna ask her out. And I'm like, don't do it. She's playing you along. You gotta act like you don't like her.
Tell Tim I
Don't
said
do it. And
hi.
he did it, and he came back like a week later, and he's like, you were right. Completely like teased me for a while there, and acted like she gave me her number, which made me excited. But when I would text her, she wouldn't answer. I'm like, that's all right, man. And I tried to be nice. I told you so, but all right, you know, you're learning. That's how you learn your lessons. You have your experience. I can't learn your lessons for you. You make the you make the wrong choice. That's what's gonna make you right choice next time. That's the hard thing about being a parent. Tell your kid, don't touch the hot stove. Don't touch the hot stove. What do? They touch the hot fucking
All you
stove.
can do
Yeah,
joke with your
yeah.
family.
Now, the
Tell them
best
to
you
do
can do is
something
you
a
can't live
million
your life for your
times.
kid, but you can tell them a million times. But the best thing you for is that you have the type of relationship that they come to you at the end and be like, you were right. I love you. I should have listened to you, because I've done that with my dad and I've done that with my mom in the past. Not so much anymore, but my dad more. Like, one of the more recent examples was my old paintball guns. I said this on the channel before. Was I was so mad at my dad when I was like 15 years old that he wouldn't let me take my paintball guns, mom's, let me have them. They were mine. I was really upset with him. And like 10 years later, when I'm an adult and I needed the paintball guns for a base or a birthday event, he still had them, and he sent them to me. And I was like, after the whole thing, I was like, Dad, you know, if I would have kept, you were right. When I was little and I got really mad at you for taking the paintball guns away from me, I was upset, and I realized that you were right. I would have sold them at a pawn shop back when I was in trouble. I would have let them go. Somebody would have stole them. I would not have them today still. And I have these 22-year-old, these 12-year-old guns that are still really good shape, and they're really good. And I have two guns, so paintball. Love me some paintball. That's another bucket list thing you got to try, guys, in your life. Paintballing is really fun. Wear layers. Don't ever take your face mask off. I'd rather been there here than hang out with the kids at school. Yeah, he was 10. Yeah, he was 10. He was very young. I knew when I was telling him the advice that he wasn't going to do it, and I literally told him that. I'm like, "You're not going to listen to me. That's fine, but I would love to hear the answer and results later." And you know, down, and about maybe 2 weeks later, came back in and told me I was right. Then I never saw him again. There are some people that still return sometimes if I do Dragon Ball Z. Hate it in a while. But I actually pulled in a lot of Dragon Ball fans. Dragon Ball Z, like one of the first games. Started streaming. I played a lot. That was the game that I had 23 viewers on at once. You know, just doing matches with Josh, just back and forth skirmishes. But Dragon Ball Xenoverse was really good to me. Uh-oh. Paintball is so much fun. It is. So much fun. I need to find my Facebook video about my paintball. You're at 1%. Oh no. I mean, you are the 1%. Wait a minute. Boom. Here.
Ashes.
Come here, you little. Hey, get off me. Can't grab him. I know your battery. I know that. Excuse me. Giving you shit. Corpse curse. Ow. Got me. Oh, come on. Mom is that lady that you would not want to go to help me or have me deal with it. You'd either have me help me either help me or have me deal with it. And that's the thing, is that's that kind of like, you know, I don't know from my point of view, is that the, oh, I'm giving you tough love,
No, I'm not used
or
to
is it I just don't give a fuck?
slow.
I'm sure it's the first one. But you know, it's like that makes sense. You need to deal with shit on your own. You get caught in shit. Fucking handle it. Kind of how my parents were too, and I was better for it. I got in trouble. My parents were like, "Well, you deal with it. Not bailing you
I
out.
think I saved
You're
up
a big boy now." And at least, thank God, you don't have the notion to start doing all that crap. I don't know what came over me as a kid, why I just wanted to start getting in trouble and doing all this stuff. And you're lucky you're not that kind of person that is so bored with their life that they're looking to that and stuff for fighting. And kid, you're not like that. Then your life just takes a worse toll. thing though is like, you know, that's the thing, Skullface, is you're not the first person I've given that advice to on the channel where I'm like, stop. Like, all right, not gonna talk crap, but like Monarch was really starting to complain, but he's a little younger. He's only 15. He's
hamster.
14, 15. Like, he's really not that old, so he can't get a job. But he has a rough life too, you know. Get it. You know, I try to give my best advice, but at least you're saying yeah and you're listening. But like, a lot of people in the past have been like, no, I can't do that. No, I can't do this. No, that doesn't work. No, it is. Every time I give some kind of solution, no, it's not. I can't. No, no, no. It's like, okay, well, now you're just bitching and you're not trying to find a solution. You know, you're young, and you know you can figure shit out, but it's like, at some point, you help me find solutions, not just shoot down everything, all my heartfelt advice that I'm giving energy and spending my time on to give you. And I even spend some of my personal time on it. And when I'm at work or I'm at home or I'm thinking about stuff and I think about a viewer that, and you know, having problems, and I think of what kind of advice can I give a person to help them. It pisses me off is when people shoot it down all the time. All right, well, then just keep bitching, you know. Monarch didn't do that, but Monarch, you know, Monarch, there was a couple times where I was like, God damn it, I can't figure out what advice to give poor kid.
Gosh.
I think in the end I gave him good advice because, you know, he became a knight and he was with us for... I think he's just getting to that age right now where he's getting a little busy. Fine, you know, go live your life, do stuff, you know. If it's for to be here, I don't want you to be here because you have fun. I started dealing with my own problems about 16. That sounds about right. That sounds about right, man. I think I was 18 when I went to high school. Sophomore year.
Keep your eyes open here.
18. Like, I kept fucking around, so I was like... Went to like
himself.
5 years of high school. Kept fucking around, man. Just kept playing, not doing things, not... Stop changing into a freaking vampire in the middle of fighting, Max.
I think he... Time Reaper.
Must have a pretty big house to have that many family members, man. Crazy. You got internet, and you got, you know, Xbox, and you got your VR. You know, it definitely could be... I wish I had a VR set. Fuck. I don't know how I'd stream it, though. Well then. I come on, I feel like me on this dream act for so long, man. I get what you're saying. That we all wear masks out in the real world, man. But that's the thing though. The older you get, the less you wear that mask. Or like care what you think of me. I don't like you, you don't like me. We have to work together. I don't give a crap. I can live my life. You know? Like me and that Lorenzo guy, we don't talk no more. And he doesn't even dare to fucking talk to me. We do what we have to do, say it for work. Like if anything, he's nicer to me because he knows he's pissed me off beyond belief. And I'm not gonna fight you. Tell me, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You think you're tough saying that to me? Just you're egging me on because you know, I make more than you. Wouldn't mind getting me fired. So it's like no. Sometimes you just stop wearing the mask after a while. You know, that part will get easy. Paralyzed or something? What? Things cannot be paralyzed. Can you be wobbajacked? None resist the wobbajack.
That's
gonna hit a
up now,
pole.
guys. I swear,
What'd you
I
change
should have just
into?
gotten played.
Bye, buddy. So cute, but you're gonna turn into a creepy creature soon. Oh, there you are. Great, be invisible. That's what I wanted. Oof. Big boy group right here. Oh, does that hurt?
Oh, hiding.
Oh, I got poisoned.
Carissa, not on the objective.
Save the Lord. Crap. Resist everything, man. Pause though. Ow! That's gonna kill me in one shot. Wow. Oh, I actually got you. Hmm. There it is. You have anything in there?
I'm not gonna die like this.
Just make them freeze. And my grandma. Alright. We all do that. When it comes to parents, we all wear a mask. I think I tell my dad and my mom everything that I do in my life. Fuck no. You know, that definitely. There is always going to be people in your life that you're like, okay, yeah, definitely. You ever see the movie The Mask? That's where I get that reference from. It's a Jim Carrey comedy. It's freaking hilarious. When I was a kid, a little more slapstick now. But I grew up on that movie. I love that movie. Um, but the guy says it, and he's like, "Well, I have a mask," and he's like, "Well, everyone wears masks." Hey, Mr. Was it Ipkiss? I mean masks metaphorically. You're talking about masks physically. Talking about, he's like, yeah. Shows him. He's like, this looks like a Norse god Loki. Loki was the Norse god of mischief. Smoking. Almost had a mask as one of my, like the mask thing is like one of my emotes or emojis or you know, things. But yes, so you remember that part where he's like, I mean masks physically, the masks we wear. Exactly what he means is it's a metaphorical wear a mask in front of my boss. Wait, didn't I just come from here? Well, you said grandma, so I meant I just bundled her name with your mom. I think this is where I need to go.
Alonzo.
Let's say we do about another got about another hour 50. Call it 11. Bop bop. Um, backtrack. Where is the fuzzy? Wait a minute. Way I went, I didn't come. Right, actually, no. No way, I couldn't have come from this direction. It's the way I came. No. Didn't have to wear a mask for your girl. Here's the thing: is you wear a mask at first. At least you lower the layers as time goes on, because TMI is a saying for a reason. You know, time you try to be that nice guy, that perfect guy that's like, I want to tell you everything about myself. You overwhelm them and you freak them out, and you don't want to do that. So you kind of
Yeah,
just
'cause
show
they
who
just
you
give
are a little
zero
bit at a time.
shits about actually
At your
trying.
age,
Like,
you're an adult, that kind of
I know you
changes a
hear
little
me
bit,
and you're
not
like,
much,
oh, junk.
not a
But,
lot, if at all.
you know, get
Make up your
fucking
mind.
too Yeah, why?
So this is awesome. That was fun. Skyrim. The labyrinth and labyrinthine was crazy too. I almost looked up video for that one. I was really, oh, it's beautiful weather. Stopped. I
Oh, it's
found a
everywhere, yeah.
campsite. No, no, no. Well, there's a difference between, like, being
Yeah.
all honest with her about who you are versus, oh, I tell you about the sad, depressing family stuff. Like, there is a difference. I get that because she's bad for you, concerned. You don't want her to worry, so that's okay. They'll kind of hold back a little bit.
Bombay.
Firewood.
Baba.
Leather one. It is.
Hanzo's here?
Two leather. Have it all. It. Yeah. Get a drink. I'll be right back.
Otter team balls.
Cherry 7 Up. Pretty good stuff. You know, I heard about Battlefield 5.
Now I want
Jay
this
and Chris
guy.
were telling me, or Maverick Badass and
And
the guy
flanking,
MM1 was
that's
telling
what's
me
keeping
about
them not right.
they did a battle royale mode for Battlefield 5. Your branch or oh, I don't blame you. Blame you. That can happen. Thought we were doing better though. As long as you understand that most killing is little no normal. Oh, I'm in Skyrim. Cave, huh? Right here. Perfect. We're going to still return. Oh, Creeth. They always have camping equipment. Not going. Quote doesn't rhyme. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway. Freaking boar. What the hell is that?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Yeah, I honestly don't really care.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from.
Heard.
Wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Fuck! Damn it, they're not supposed to get out of my view.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Here, this happens a lot here. Yeah. It was weird. Gargoyles blue. Weird. And I've seen them before, but daylight out in the middle. They were white. Did you do that? His grapevine goods a lot. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, I think he died, didn't
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
Can't die.
I know.
Well, fine. Screen. Light attack.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't doing good.
Look around all you want, but don't try anything funny. Well met. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Back.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
All of the tent. I'll take it. Take it. Too much to run.
Steal anything from my shop.
Oh, I need to sell. I need to sell. I need to. I'm here to sell. Just
Sell too
go
much now.
inside.
You're not supposed
Why
to
the
be
fuck no?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Painful. It starts to slowly rain. See, it isn't just this flash of rain. It starts to rain harder and rain inside the house. I mean, the sound.
Can a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here.
My Eastmere, you won't leave here alive.
Where'd you come from?
Just want to sell my stuff at this. Ah, not that time. Oh. Yes, let's build. All right, now that seems like a great idea. All right, let's go back to the store. Sell my stuff. Go back to my campsite. Build my tent. No.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Kissing me up. This store is giving me trouble lately.
Fucking
Run here, mate. Wait, no, I feel like it. We typed in.
Well, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
That's it. That's all I got. Oh, make people make my day. Okay, good. I was wondering. I was hoping it was that. Alright, so this
That's why
Gordon
you-
still a
That makes
stronger
sense.
map.
Pull anything from my shop and you'll
Up, dude.
regret it. Look around all you want. Can I get you something? Take a look.
I'll sell. I just sell. Oh, the ebony claw. All right. Hit now.
Be seeing you, stranger.
All right. Get light out.
Mind Boland.
Nighttime by the time we. Where's Shadowmere? Shadowmere doesn't follow me anymore. What happened? I feel like I left him some.
This must be that
Crap, what happened to the weather since last year?
His
Idea.
little
Hey, clear skies, bitch. Then just up.
eyes.
All right. Favorite that. Hit. Yay. Chop some wood. Horrible.
it's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Another 45 minutes. I'll be calling it. I said that at 9:50. 9:50. I looked at the time.
Yeah, so did I, and that's why I was like,
Did I say that at 9:50 or did I say that at 9? Oh,
Something.
Let's move faster. The sun,
yay.
it's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Yay. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Back over here. Exactly feeling inspired me in Skyrim. Or hey. I look like that. I almost hit him. Second killing setup. Where are my dragons? No way. Oh shit, that he. Hate those teasy dragons. And beautiful. Riften guard, huh? 30 anyway. excuse me, band of Legion soldiers. Reinforcements are on the way. Obviously, reinforcements did not get here in time. Dead. Save. Just drank it? Face palm. Face palm. Oh. Fine over here. I see a Kodak moment. Meh. Eh. I need... Oh. Yes. Ready. It's a very pretty night in Skyrim. You noticed. Wait, no. Timing. Oh, what's that? What do we have here? Oh, I know this. The brewery. Kidding, right? What's up? Mountain goat. Eh. Eh. Meh. Eh. Rain like twice this week. The weather comes in all nice and smooth. It doesn't just start raining. It slowly starts and then like rain supposed to do. I will beat this mountain. Find anything cool here? Yeah, the transition. It is. It's really. That's that mod. That mount. If I can. I want a hug that only an old lady can. Is she sleeping? Really? Fighting a dragon. To the house. Quick. That worked. Spellbreaker and Wabbajack. Oh, says the way. Is dude, with this combo, I have not found a faster combo in this game. Staff of Chain Lightning and a Wabbajack, just boom. I'm sure there's better ones, but I have not found. Oh, don't pick those. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is your grandma? I said old lady. I know. I know what you meant. I guess she's sleeping.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave.
Nice. Vigorous magic. In here. Yeah, it's 12:34. No. I can't believe. whole different. The hey, it's towards the lakes, right? Central Pacific. Playing just Cause 4. That is fun. The antics you can get into that one, it's pretty fun. You can like so you got the little got your grappling hook. Not only can you grappling hook have it be a retractor, that's normal. Be a balloon, or it can be like a booster, and you can say a tank is chasing you down, and you strap like 4 boosters to it, and it just flies off and starts twists and turns and hilarious. Very goofy 6 explosions game. Oh, a dragon. I remember this building. I was hiding in here while the dragon was attacking me. Got here the dying. Oh, mine shaft go. Oh, she's 30 minutes away. I thought you said she was with you guys. Oh, that makes sense. Mine's over 12 to 14 hours away. Pretty fucking far. Put on the map. Why isn't it on the map? Awesome. You could walk that. I just have my boots water striding, and I think you're right. Check that out. Damn. At me, bro. Wrong weapon on enemy. Overkill. Death of bull. Yeah. I'm. I can find abandoned axe. Sound cold on the other. there too. Karoo, Karoo. Stands out. Karoo, Karoo. And talk. Timmy's, or what is it? Money. Tim. Nice. Samsonite. Sure, baby. Read this book. Go back. I will go back. Yeah. Oh, I know. Ah, well, thanks, Skull. You're too kind. You're too kind. Like my favorite music right here. Right. Rain. Beautiful weather. It'll still be raining. Ow! Now I know what that shout was for. And that stops from hurting my friends. Ah! Ah. Rene should not get hurt. Farm call says it should. Bit. Quick. Bit. Hurt you. What? There we go. I don't know why the lightning hits her, but I get it. But now see, she's protected. I'll have my uncle teach me. Do what? Oh, how to drive. That works. Yeah, man, if you come up to your family and you're like, I want to freaking start practicing drive, I mean, you're 18, man. Start driving. Like, you're not going to get taken serious in this world unless you know how to drive. Or you have a car. Like, they do jobs and future stuff. Like, you're never going to be successful relying on a bus. Because buses are late. Buses miss their stops. Buses drive past you. And buses stink. And always want to talk to you. You can't wear your freaking work clothes out in the bus. Because they're like, can you get me a job at that fucking restaurant? No, I can't get you a fucking job, you goddamn drug addict. Get away from me. You really don't want a job? I don't know you from Adam. What makes you recommend? Why is it snow? Inside. Damn sad. Clear skies. Feel that, man. Rest on my spaghetti. Yeah. Back the way I came. Like a little. I'm sure. I don't think you would have turned out the way you turned out if you didn't, you know. You'd probably be getting into a lot of trouble. Searching for attention. The wrong places. Kinda like fuck face. Not pro, but yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Attacking me. Oh, it's a bear. Take a chance against my dragon killer. Here to a different. Oof. Age. Doggy. Set you free. Just don't attack me, okay?
Stop right there. You have quite the bounty on your head in the rift. You pay me, and I see that your name is clear.
Much. We get a look at you. Crap. Paying you so you can lie and to take my money and walk away in this day and age. I don't know about that, sir. I don't trust that you're taking my money, pay my bounty. Sure you would in the game, but I don't care. Take me. Nope. What happened? Did you die? Dead. Now you're free, my friend. Till you die, or till the spell ends and you turn to ash. Trapper! Oh, hey, my friend. Get him! Ready? I'm large enough. Get him, puppy! No. Where are they? I shall not pass. And my uncle taught me that I always had the side of my family around for me. Yep. Or his side of the family. That side of the family. That's cool. Yeah, man, like, you know, that's the first step. Maybe a little part-time job, yourself a little money, and get your license, get your ID, get your paperwork together. Can't get a job without ID and proof of, you know, identity. It's a beautiful walk through the with our spider pet. I feel like we have another bot. Beautiful day out here. 8 a.m. Wow. Bright and early out here. Going to the undiscovered stuff. Sounds good. That sounds like a plan. Voodoo your voodoo. Great. Fucked up. Ah! Came out of nowhere. When I saved. I will. Call it in about 10 minutes. Dun, dun. Yakov Valdim. No, it's cool. I think it's funny because it works. It doesn't sound like, you know, it's gibberish, but it doesn't, like, it sounds like it could be a language. Sometimes they say the same word. Oh, that must mean they're happy. Hola. Hola, Downish. Alright, let's see if we can save the Wolfie this. Oh. Attack me. Run, doggy. Oh, you stupid Robert Jackson. Oh, yes, Rana.
Who's there?
Excuse me. Run. Ready? Oh yeah? Yes I do. Lay it on me. Wow. Like double bear attack. Yeah, funny is that they say like a soul trap's not big enough or soul is too big. How do you measure the size of a soul? Text and JavaScript and Python, yeah. Yes, Python. Pepsi's been, what the hell? Pepsi was telling me that Python too. It's like a base programming language. Right? For HTML? If I'm not mistaken. Like websites. Like, not just websites, but programming, isn't it? You randomly text in JavaScript. And you, why? Why don't you save sooner? Why?
Stop right there. You have quite the bounty on your head in the rift. You pay me?
Where'd you come
Yeah, man. Crap. What the fuck? Alright. Well, it's almost 11. I think I'll call it at that. Actually had a pretty good stream today. We were pretty chatty today, so that was pretty cool. Had a couple of new people, a couple of other little people returning, so that's good signs, you know. What is it? Well, we'll be off tomorrow. Still planning to stream like Saturday, Sunday, not have this break of like, you know, not streaming through until Monday. But I plan schedule right here. Was it on Thursday? Thursday and Friday? Okay, so Thursday and Friday I'll be streaming on Thursday. Have a great week. Well, I promise not to be off that long. Print hay 3 + 8. So what is it? Is that gonna do something for the for it, and it's gonna basically tell you? You have a good night too, Skullface. I will be on Thursday. That talk to your parents about trying to get, you know, together, you know, that you're 8. At least get the book. You know, and the thing is, the book is never at the DMV, so don't expect the book to be there. They're like, we never have any copies. I never could get the book. They always ran out, but give it a shot. But alright, you guys have a good night, and good luck. better picture. Good night and good luck, my friends, and I am Maxamillios, signing off.